Hello my loves, welcome to Happy Muncher. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm super fabulous all the way here in Tbilisi in the beautiful country Georgia. Happy new week, happy new hair for me. Guys, I changed my hairstyle and I hope you love it. I think I'm gonna stick to doing braids forever because I feel like they give me such a beautiful and natural look. I am not a big fan of wigs, but sometimes as a lady it's nicer to change your look and wear a wig if you can, or just keep your short hair or your afro, or you do your braids. But for me, I prefer doing braids and wearing wigs because it contributes to my hair growth, and I have such a big afro, so I want to keep it protected from the sun, from winds and all of that. I'm talking about winds. It's so windy right now in Tbilisi. Oh my god, I literally stepped out to go to a restaurant close by, and the wind was literally pushing me and everyone else in the streets. It was so crazy. Yeah, it was a very strong wind. But yeah, it's almost winter season. It's extremely cold. I went out wearing my jean jacket and I was feeling extremely cold. So I think it's that time of the year where I have to buy really heavy coats and beanies, gloves, you name it all, boots. I think it's that time of the year. But anyway guys, I really enjoyed my time this afternoon. I went to a very beautiful, very exclusive, I think one of the most visited restaurants here in Tbilisi called Lolita. Lolita is a beautiful space, a beautiful restaurant. It's got a very unique outdoor seating space, and obviously there's an indoor space, but I feel like the reason why people love this restaurant is because of the outdoor seating, where you can literally see chefs cooking, visibly see them cooking. It's not a chef's table, but there's an open space where you can see the chefs doing their work. I visited it because apparently they serve some amazing pizza, but the service was kind of nah, the service wasn't that great. Well, my pizza came and then the crust was a little burnt, and I kind of didn't like that because I mean, that's not a pleasant way of serving food. If the food is burnt, you can't serve it to a customer. That's how I prefer a restaurant standard to be. But anyway, I didn't mind at all because it was just a crust, and I really don't eat crust that much, so I definitely removed the burnt part. But the pizza on its own, it was absolutely tasty. It was cheesy, and I really loved how soft it was. Usually I don't like the hard crust. The crust was thin, but it was absolutely tasty, very nice and so juicy, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and yeah, the past day I visited one of my favorite restaurants called Paul is located in different areas of Tbilisi. They have different branches, but yeah, it's one of the most trendiest restaurants here. I love it, and I visited the one in Vake, but my most favorite branch is in Liberty Square. But yesterday I decided to go to the Vake branch. It was amazing, and I sat outside. It was still windy, but I love the fact that they have these heaters when it's cold. Yeah, yesterday it was also cold and windy, and I sat there under the heater, drank my cappuccino, and I really enjoyed it. And the cappuccino has this liqueur called Bailey's. It tasted so amazing. So it's like a creamy liquor, and it was so delicious. And then for my meal, I had this hearty dish called chicken balotin. It was so yummy. It had a potato and pumpkin puree, and it was basically stuffed chicken. It was stuffed with bacon, garlic, some veggies, and they also had a leafy salad, a lettuce, just for that little detail for the presentation. But it was really good. It was hearty, like I said. It was tasty, it was filling, absolutely enjoyed it. It was perfect for the weather. I really enjoyed my time. I think I love Paul so much. Like everywhere I've gone where there is a Paul restaurant, I make sure that I visit the restaurant, because they do have some kind of differences in their menu. I remember when I was in Doha, I had Paul, and their menu was quite different from the menu here in Tbilisi. And we have it in Africa, in South Africa as well. I haven't visited the one in South Africa. Yes, I've been to the one here in Tbilisi and the one in Doha. And yeah, I really love the restaurant. I think their menu is quite attractive. I love their coffee mostly. I think I really love the restaurant. I've never felt disappointed with the service, with the food. Everything has always been perfect with Paul restaurant. Anyway guys, I'm really excited because it's almost end of year 2023, and wow, it's been almost 2 years since I've been traveling. Wow, interesting. That's it here in Tbilisi. Honestly, right now the weather is not friendly. It's really windy, and yeah, I feel like I'm just struggling a lot vlogging in the wind and when it's extremely cold. But yeah, for now, that's it. That's all I did this past days, and I'm hoping tomorrow the weather will be a little bit clearer, because I want to visit the other side of Tbilisi that I haven't been to. I hope there won't be no rain, but I checked the weather. I think it's gonna be clearer and sunny day. Guys, thank you again for 14,000 subscribers. I am super excited about this growth. We are almost reaching 15,000 right now, and we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. I hope you just keep sharing my videos across to your family and friends. But the most important thing is that you click on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my upcoming vlogs. But yeah, I'm still here in Tbilisi, and I will update you very soon. But yeah, my experience here is really amazing. I think this is a very modernized country. I love the vibe more than anything. I love the vibe. People are always out in restaurants. There's just no boring day here. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I did make a few friends here and there. But the problem here in Tbilisi, guys, the honest truth is that it's not an English speaking country. So I think a lot of people come off very rude, or like they don't want to talk to you or anything. In actual fact, they are like very intimidated by the fact that they can't speak English, so they will literally avoid you. If you speak English, they will avoid you, like ma'am, no. So I think one of the reasons that's making it really hard to make friends is because most of Georgians here, they don't speak English, but the younger ones, the youth, do speak English. But it's just that most of them, it's hard to find those people that speak English. Only a few that you'll come across that speak English. Yeah. And yeah, I've been enjoying Georgian wine so much. I think that's one of the things that I love so much about Georgia. I've been really enjoying Georgian wine. I love walking. The streets are very safe. You can walk at night, but transport is reasonably cheap here. It's really cheap. Even if you take a taxi from point A to point B, it's still very reasonably affordable. So whether you take the metro or you just use the Bolt app, or there's another one, I forgot the name. Yeah, but I think there's another local one that's being used here in Georgia. It's reasonably cheap, guys. I think the same prices in my country, it's even cheaper than my country, to be honest. From point A to B in my country, 2-kilometer distance, you'll definitely pay about $3 for that trip. But in Georgia, I think that distance of a 2-kilometer distance, taking a taxi will cost you about $1 or $1.50, you know. So I think it's really reasonable. So guys, I will see you on my next video. For me today, it's all love. Toodles.